What's up, y'all? I'm Elladrio. I'm from New York, reside in PA, and I make music. A dream venue to play. I don't know. I guess, because see, I'm from New York, so I feel like everyone that at least is there, or at least like that's into the kind of thing that I'm into, like theater and such, they're always like, oh, I want to be in, I don't know, Broadway or whatever places these are. I don't think I got one of those, to be honest with you. Like, I never really even thought about like live performances until maybe like a couple of months ago, but definitely into this year. I mean, I'm so fresh. It hasn't even been a year since I started making music. Don't get me wrong. If I'm there, I'm grateful that I'm there and everything. But I don't think I had a dream like, oh my goodness, I've always wanted to walk the Grammys or something like that. Like, nah. Yeah. Nah, I can definitely say spaghetti is my favorite though. I could bust down some spaghetti. Favorite artist out right I used now. To like, and I actually, because I can go back a little bit, because my two favorite was always Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat, and I feel like they were honestly dominating like their little industries for a little period of time or whatever. But since I started making music, I feel like it really opens up your eyes a little bit more to like what people are actually doing. Like you said in the beginning, there are some individuals that have music out that are better than mainstream. I'm not gonna lie, right now I'm kind of into like Ash Nico and Tanashi. And I would not even say Tanashi's been like my favorite artist or anything. Like some people know her from doing like cover girl makeup and stuff like that. So no one actually ever knew she made music. But I like her most recent album, I gotta say. Like, but yeah. And I could definitely say I was never like an Ash Nico fan from like point A to B. But again, starting to make music and then appreciate other people's body of work, like I could definitely say I can go back and listen to almost anything that she has out. Michael. Yeah. I mean, and it's always because like he has that, which I don't like it. Like he has this king of pop. So now I guess everybody has their perception of what pop is. But I don't know. Like for me, when I first started hearing it and like first like knew about the genre and everything, because again, I feel like learning about the logistics of music was kind of more recent for me, and I still don't know everything. But there was just like one kind of like, you know, type that he had, which was that 80s vibe and everything. I mean, that was the time frame in which he was making music. So, and I mean, it's kind of crazy that right now, like that's kind of popping, but there's like a lot of like, there's plenty of elements to a said genre, however. But I want him to come back and to make something different that's like not along his usual line. Show them that, you know, he can still be the king and do something different. Because, yeah. I could pick anybody famous to go on a date with. I would go on a date with Doja and ask her if she was really racist. It's an odd question. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm a fan. I'm gonna say I'm a supporter. Like, eventually we're gonna be sitting at the same table. So you'll recognize who I am eventually. But like, I like her because she gets online and she's a complete weirdo. Like, but she's herself in that same breath. And that's something that we don't see every day. You know, and I love her artistic skills, just the music that she comes up with. I find myself actually trying to create like some spin-offs in my own way, or like that's really where my concept started coming from, especially with doing like multi-voice layers. But again, I just like her artistic skills and everything, but I have like that real question of are you for your people?
Literally anything.
I mean, I like watching horror movies. Like, I'm not gonna say all the time, but like whenever I get a chance to, and I don't think many appreciate a good horror movie. You know, just being a little frightened. You pick up your feet off the ground because you're afraid of what's under the couch. Like, that's literally me, and I'm 22. So, I mean, it kind of still shows that you're like, you know, a kid at heart sometimes too. I guess everybody has, you know, their weird ways of relating back to their old self or their young self. That's me. Horror movies. True Blood. That's what it is. Yeah. And that's not really a TV show. That's more of a series. And it ended in, like, I don't know, 2013, 14. So I was watching it at a pretty young age, but yeah, True Blood, because honestly, I think that's when I first started developing my thing for vampires.
Oh, okay.
Or the supernatural. Like, I really think that's what sparks my excitement in a show or a series that I'm gonna watch. Like, of course, if it's not like animation or something like that now, it gotta have like some type of supernatural in it or whatever. Like, that's where the real excitement comes in. I guess it's not really a hidden hobby or trick. I guess time management to a point, like, and I guess it goes a little bit deeper than saying like a hidden hobby or whatever. I think it goes into something that's like a little hidden that people wouldn't know. Like, I tend really not to listen a lot. And it first started off as something that I try to do purposely to like not read too much into what somebody would say, because I tend to be an overthinker about things. But eventually now, like, being in a world of cannabis where, you know, around the corner, everywhere, you know, everybody's sparking up, it's very easy for me to just not pay attention and to zone out and what you say. And like, it happens at any time. Like, not in the sense of like I have dementia or something, but like I could just go into my own mind and I'm in there for a minute and I don't even, you know, I completely miss what somebody said or whatever the case may be in that sense. So I don't think really a lot of people realize that, but that's what's happening when I'm just zoning out. LA or Hollywood. And that's only because, like, I've always wanted to go there, like, since I was a kid. So it's just like that little fascination about it. I'm sure when I get there, I'm probably gonna be like, okay, like, I'm here. Ooh. But yeah, like, I think I really just want to go to California before they sink, because we know they're gonna be the first.
Get away, get away. The power is back.